Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Right now it's 6:28 in the morning. I gotta get the kids to school, but like something in me, I gotta finish these reels. So I'm trying to they gotta be to school at like 7:30. So we got time, but I want to go to the gym too. I'm gonna take you along with me this morning. I also got a facility to look at for some more wholesale products. So I'm thinking about actually going and taking y'all along with me. But again, it all depends if I do it today. I might do it tomorrow. I'm about to get up because it's about to be at 6:30. But again, I'm just trying to knock these reels out. And the way I think about it is, if I can knock the reels out now, I don't got to worry about it later. But my dumb behind, I should have already had it done, you know. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to do. So I can get those done probably in the car when I drop the kids off, you know. So I'm about to try and do that. PayPal is still being annoying, so we're going to use another PayPal processor. And as you hear, people are getting rowdy downstairs. So I'm about to get up and get ready right now. And we got to get the car started. Start the car up. Kids are dropped off. Now I'm about to go and have a small, hopefully personal workout at the gym. I've been trying to hit the gym more and more. I'm easing my way back into it. It's perfect. Yesterday I didn't go to the gym at all as a rest day. Today I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to hoop a little bit. I think I'm going to hoop for like an hour, set an hour timer, then maybe a 30-minute session of me lifting or doing something else. I'm not sure. Maybe just an hour, and then hopefully I can make it back to the gym during the evening. But I'm just trying to coordinate my schedule with everyone because I do want to work out, but I also, have other obligations that I need to tend to. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm allowed to do it. I'm trying to make sure I'm allowed to do it. I'm also posting reels or not posting, but scheduling these reels while I drive. And I really have started to realize how funny being an entrepreneur is as I record it, because it's so hard recording my life while I'm like being an octopus in different ways, in different manners. But I think once I start to get the hang of it, it'll be better, you know what I mean? So I'm all good. It's just something new, and I'm just ready to just perfect it and put it in my system so that it's easy for me to do. So yeah, heading to the gym. Let me finish this reel and I'll get back to y'all. Fun fact, y'all, my dad used to work at this Sunoco, right? And every time that my mom took me here, he would bring me a lollipop, you know what I mean? And he would do like certain things for me. But it's funny because I come here sometimes and I think about that. And I just remember pulling up in that shop, and I just remember this is the last place I saw him, as far as him wanting to even deal with me. I don't know why, but my dad is not in my life, and this is the last place I seen him. It's crazy. And I come here sometimes often just to show myself how proud I am of myself, you know? All right. Let's go. It's cold in here, y'all. It's cold in here. hands are freezing. I can't even feel my hands enough to shoot. It's horrible. So what I don't understand is why it is so fucking cold in here. Like, what's the point? It don't make sense. I feel like at the end of the day, it's like, if it's gonna be that cold, why am I paying money? You feel me? But instead of complaining how I wanna do, I'm gonna just go to a gym that I know that actually got hoopers, and we can see, I guess, if that makes a difference. But I'm very pissed off right now. Like very. I'm very pissed off right now. Very. All right, I'm walking up into another LA Fitness. If this one is not warm, I'm just gonna go home and call it a day. And I just want my money back at that point. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Now we are going to actually get back to work. We got something special today that we're gonna go and try to do. I am on Roosevelt Boulevard in Philly, and I am currently, I was invited to check out this place near one of my old stores. So we're gonna go around there. I'm gonna show you guys one of my old stores, the store that I first went into that I lost. Somebody got me out of a partnership. I'm gonna explain to you guys how that all happened. And then we're gonna go and see if one of these old distribution centers that I used to go to and get products from, see if it's open. See if we can make a connection there. Now, this particular place, I ended up falling out with, because when I was ordering phone screens and when I was ordering products from them, they were like one of those distributors that wouldn't allow me to mix and match products. Like, they were being real stupid and weird, because I'm still paying you money, I'm still giving you bread, but like, you're trying to act like I need to spend or get a certain amount of products. Like, prime example, it was like S6 headphones, prime example, right? If I wanted 3 white and 3 black, they were like, no, you had to get 6 white and 6 black. Like, what? And then when I started to actually get, because remind you, the place that I'm talking about, this was a place that was sort of kind of like a monopoly around my store, where all the stores were going to. So they felt like they had power, and like they felt like we needed them, in my opinion. So like, they would really be really rude, and how can I put it? They would just technically try and bully their way into making you buy a certain amount. And then I started to find out how business really works, how wholesale really works. And I went in there one day. I lied to y'all not. So I went in there one day, and mind you, this is when I had distributors already. So I'm not trying to persuade you guys to do this at all. So I went in there one day, and I politely said, I want to get XXX. I wrote down everything. They were like, well, we don't have your EIN on file. You do have my EIN on file. I come here on the daily. Gave them my EIN, showed them my paperwork. They was like, all right, cool. Next, I sat there and I told them I want to get these list of things. They proceeded to say no. And then I just told them, I was like, y'all are tripping. I said, this is bad business, and I'm telling everybody that I work with not to come here. And some other things. I was young, okay? I snapped, okay? I didn't say any of that. I drawed. I said some crazy stuff. So I haven't been there in years. But I'm sure I'm not still kicked out. But I still had to give them my peace of mind, because they made me lose so much money. So much money, and I was young and arrogant at the time. So it's definitely going to be something interesting. And to get into the building, you have to be buzzed in. Like, it's really interesting. It's an interesting place. It's an interesting store. So I'm excited about that. And then I got a few eBay automation audits I got to do. And after that, just going to be editing some content. So I'm going to start gaming and just streaming regular. Like, I'm just going to start going live, reacting to different stuff. I I want to create more content. Like I love this so much. I love creating content. So I'm just gonna start creating more content. So I've been working on like different ideas that I find fun. So that's what I'm gonna do after I'm done all of my work, is go back to the drawing board and just think about some content that I truly enjoy and just do it. You feel me? So that's what I'm gonna do. What else? And that's about it, guys. That's about it. So let's head there and I'll show you my old stomping ground. All right. So I remember literally when it was just like yesterday. I started a store by going over to my friend's house. We were talking about business, just our everyday business talk. We went to go and we went to go and find something to eat. He was looking for some Jamaican food. I don't like Jamaican food, but he was looking for Jamaican food. And we came across a sign that said for rent. And I remember me just saying, you know what, bro? I'm finna go look and see how much they charge for stores here. And that was the end of it. I brought a couple dollars with me, secured a spot. And then I just closed on it. I literally probably put the money down immediately. I knew what I wanted to do, basically. I knew what I wanted to do. And this is how the street looked. Now, the street looked just like all of this. And it was a Metro store right here. And we stole the sign because they stole our sign. And we were able to actually put flyers in that sign. I remember that. And this building that I'm about to show you is yellow because I painted it yellow. This is the store right here. And this store changed my life. It also hurt me because I actually was scammed by the people that sell gold here. So the true story of this is I wanted to actually start to get you gotta watch your surroundings around here. This is not a safe place. I really wanted to get a store. So what they did was they let us create this store here. He said I could do whatever I want with the building. This building did not look like this. Originally, this building was it was messed up. It had like a house feeling. It looked like a house. But he broke down everything, he put that window there. That window he put there because of me. He put that glass door right there because of me. All right, because I told him I can't take this store if it don't have a door. So he did that. He then said, what else do you need, Brandon? I said, hey, listen, I'll pay you $1,000 if you let me paint the whole store exterior yellow. I paid for the paint. I hired the people and they painted that building. And no building out here is yellow. None. Okay. Our main competition was a store right here. Okay. They fix phones right there. And they fix phones and they don't even have a We Fix Phones sign, I don't believe. But they were the ones that were like taking our customers sometimes, and we were competing with them. So what I did was I said, y'all, we're going to get out the store and we're going to start to actually show people that we're here. So as you guys see with this storefront, there's no sign. You only can hang like a paper sign. So I got a paper sign, like one from Staples, like a banner. Put it up, and we ended up selling literally right here. Like we ended up selling right here. And that was my first $5,000 fine because we weren't licensed to sell on the sidewalk. I didn't know that you had to be licensed to sell on the sidewalk. So we took that hit. Boom, we take the hit and we still do it. I'm not gonna lie. Long story short, lines were coming down that step for people trying to get drones, hoverboards, all of that, right? So the owners, the people that sell gold here now, they saw that and they were like, hey, Brandon, they came to me one day and I used to park right in this parking lot right here, okay? And they used to like have meetings with me in here, in this parking lot right here. This is where I would pay them rent, because they used to own a store that was back here too. So they were like people that had, real estate, right? So he said, Brandon, we want to partner with you. And I'll never forget this. I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, what do I get out of it? They said, we're going to help you open multiple locations. They said, we got a location here, 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 here. We want you to put your store there because we see how much traction it's getting. I said, oh, bet. Cool. So long story short, I was losing sleep over this because I was so excited. And I'll never forget, we went in this parking lot one day. I left this store, went down, and we went in this parking lot. When I went in that parking lot, they had a paper. So first, when I got into the car, there was 3 people in there. There was the owners, it was 2 owners, and then their dad, and then it was me, a 19-year-old. And I got in the back of the car, and then they handed me a paper. And then they said, Brandon, we want to partner with you. We just got to put it on paper. They said, we're going to go 50-50. You don't have to, we're going to shave your rent down to X amount, and we're going to split the profit of the store. I said, okay, bet, right? So I'm thinking that we're good. So then they said, sign. I signed. Came into the store one day, like maybe 2 weeks later, and everything was cool. But I see that they made a nut. They were like behind the register with my employee. And I asked my employee, I'm like, what's going on? You all right? They're like, yeah, they just counting the money. And then they just started like micromanaging everybody in my store and stopped letting me do what I do, right? Like they started doing it for me. Like if I was outside the store, they started to like check paperwork and stuff without me being there. You know what I mean? And then one day, one of my people felt uncomfortable, so I said something. I was like, yo, you gotta chill, bro. Like I was like, listen, why are we micromanaging each other, man? I said, you let me do what I do and you do what you do. They didn't like that. I went on a trip out of state. I used to always go to Cali. So I left here and I went to Cali, and they took it upon themselves to go and buy a whole bunch of screens, a whole bunch of inventory. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why are they doing all of this, right? So I get back, and it's time to break bread for the first month. So when we were splitting the bread, because remember they said we were going to half the money. So the profit wasn't nothing crazy. It was like maybe 15,000. So I'm like, all right, cool, right? We're gonna split that. Guys, do you know that when we sat there counting all of this money, the 15,000 they split into 3? I was like, why are we splitting the 15 to 3 into 3? Like, what's going on? They said, what do you mean? You signed a contract with all of us? I said, no, I signed a contract with the owners. I thought it was gonna be 50-50. They said, no, when we sign deals for our whole family. I said, what? And that's when I was like, I don't want to do a partnership. Oh, no, you can't lead a partnership, Brandon. So I was like, wow. I was so stressed. I remember my girlfriend was pregnant at the time, and this Dunkin' Donuts kept getting robbed. And I'm like, well, my store is next. So I ended up saying, you know what? I'm just going to pack all my stuff up and leave, right? So then I said, okay, I'm going to get all the inventory. All right? I got all the inventory out one day, right? So one day I got all the inventory out. And then when I came to get my other stuff, like my a lot of people don't know, displays, like those display cases and all of that stuff costs a lot of money. So I went to go and try to get the display case door locked. Locks changed. They took all of my stuff. And it was my fault because I didn't read the contract, I guess, fully, or I thought I was just all in my head. And that was like the first really, really bad business decision I made. And then they took the whole store. They took my sign down. And yeah, they took my sign down and ended up basically doing this gold crap in there. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'll be really, really honest. They were Indian, and the store on the last thing the store guy said to me, the owner of the store, he said to me, he said, Brandon, and this never leaves my brain, and I think this is one reason why I go so hard. He said, Brandon, I'm from out of this country. He said, I'm Indian. He said, we come to this country and watch you dumb Americans act like you guys are smart. We are smarter than you. We will always be smarter than you. That's what he said to me. And that's always resonated with me. That always resonated with me. And I do want to go in, but I'm not going to do it. Because I don't want to argue, and they might notice me, might not. But it's just, I really don't like these people. I really don't. With a passion. So yeah, that was the story of how I lost my first store partnership, and if I was maybe smarter, I probably would have been in a better position. But I made my mistakes, you feel me? So that's what happened, and I'm gonna show you guys the place I used to get products. All right, so right here is where I got my first shirts made ever. Right here is where I got the lights for my store. And now I gotta find this place that I ended up getting wholesale products from. I gotta find it, but I remember everything was just there. Like, I could have really grew this store and been successful so much earlier. Or much earlier, excuse my incorrect grammar. But I believe the lesson became a blessing, and I became way better from this. So now I'm looking for it, and believe it or not, that was one block down, and the wholesale store is like maybe 3 blocks down. So it's very close. I'm trying to figure out where it's at. This is the store right here, and it doesn't look like a wholesale spot until you pull up. This is where I first got my first phone screen, where I first did my first business, where I first got products, where I first did everything. This spot, it was like 8 minutes from my store, and yeah. It's honestly surreal, me just being here. I'm not lying. It's just very surreal, and yeah, I'm just reflecting, man. I used to be so broke that we couldn't afford phone screens. So when somebody would come in to get their phone screen repaired, one person from the store would rush here to buy the screen. I remember. All right, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna be as discreet as possible. I'm gonna try to get some footage in here, but these places are very secure. You have to be buzzed in. And yeah, it's they probably see, well, they do see us already, 100%. So let's see if we can get some footage. If it's shaky, y'all know I'm just holding it, trying to sneak. So let's see. They probably looking like, why this person waiting? I wanted to sign up. I wanted to see if I can get products here in my business.
Oh, you have this license?
Yes, sir.
Only like $2.
Okay, I got
so
you.
You got at least 6 to 12.
6 to 12.
And
okay.
I'm not gonna ask you to buy like $20, $30, 6 to 12.
Yeah. Okay.
Just beginning. Something like these. That's $160. I'm not gonna make you buy 6 pieces.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Then you could buy 1 piece.
Okay.
You know, it depends on the price and what you're getting.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Just look around and any question, let me know.
Okay. Beach. Do you guys have MagSafe chargers? Like the battery packs that snap onto the back? Okay, like that. Okay. Oh.
There's white and black.
Oh, you do have white. Okay. Oh, I like these things.
$14.
$14? Okay.
You sell it for like $29.
Yeah.
That's not MagSafe, it's just wireless charging.
Yeah, yeah. $375. 20 watts. Y'all don't have AAA quality, only this quality, right? Okay. Jesus, he didn't pick up. All right, thank you. I'll be back.
Next time when you come, we're not gonna remember you right away.
Yeah.
So we're gonna ask you where you're from, and you just say West Platte.
Yes, sir.
Look it up.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, y'all. They are taxing out the behind, bro. Like, what? Bro. They're taxing. Like, they're taxing. I would not be buying from them, bro. Like, tripping. But, hey, if that's all you have, you do, you know? And for a little bit, that's all I had, you know? And I think when I first went in there, they asked me for all of my business information, my business license and everything, reseller's permit, all that. Now, I used to have a problem though with this location, because what they would do is they would let people actually use my business name and buy stuff. And I didn't authorize it, you know what I mean? And that was pretty annoying. But now, like, now that I went in there, I could see, you know, I wouldn't buy nothing from them, because it's not a good, like, they're not giving out anything good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see anything good there. Like, I really don't. Like, I really don't. So, and I will tell y'all this, man, it's a lot of these type of stores around you guys. You just don't know about them. I guarantee you it's stores like this in every state. But I will say, like, they do, it's not real wholesale. It's really just them buying products and reselling. Somebody that got a lot of money just buying products and reselling.
In 900 feet, turn right onto West Olney Avenue.
And that's the reason why, if I'm being real honest with you guys, that's the real reason why I started wesply.com, because it's like, what are you?
Route recalculation.
It's like my biggest.
Now turn right.
The street blocked off. My biggest thing is I want freedom as a reseller, and I feel like all people
Route recalculation
looking to resell want freedom.
You know? Turn right.
Sorry, y'all. GPS is tripping. It bugging. I think I know where I am.
Route recalculation.
But yeah, it's annoying, y'all. But it is what it is.
In 800
I'll talk
feet,
to y'all in a second.
Turn right
at my destination.
North 10th Street,
because
then turn left.
We gotta name her. Jessica won't be quiet. Okay. I am about to clean my car real quick, and then I'm going to head back to my house because I want to make sure that I get
turn right
this video put out for you guys today. So yeah, I'm about to show y'all the bus stops, well, the transportation center where I used to sit outside with a
1,000 feet
a table right and sell
onto PA 611.
And this is
North
about
Broad Street,
maybe 5 minutes from the store walking, maybe 3 minutes driving or 2 minutes driving. Right here is where I used to set up. Right here at the Islandy Transportation Center. And as you guys could see, or I don't know if y'all do see, but it's cops up here because it be getting right. But again, like, you gotta be a different type of beast to be surviving in this type of jungle, you feel me? Especially with assets where all of these people, not all of them are going to work. Some of them are, they used to sell drugs right here. People used to be literally just drawing right here. And I used to set up right there. I'm telling you. And again, like, we used to go in that subway. We used to flyer and put flyers all on those red things right there. I remember, y'all. Now, I remember it, y'all. I remember passing out flyers to all of these people. And then SEPTA, which is our transportation center, used to take all of our flyers down. We used to fly on this black pole all the time. This black pole. You see that black pole?
Route
we used to be really grinding. All right, I know where I'm at.